This is IED 4.4 Mathematic Modeling. As you follow along with the presentation, you'll need to fill in some data here in Google Sheets. The presentation talks about using Excel. We are going to be using Google Sheets to complete this task. So the first thing you need to do is open that submission file that is located in Google Classroom called IED 4.4 Mathematical Modeling Submission. And I have preloaded the data that's shown here on the slide. It has the fiscal year, the year 2003 equals 1, and sales in millions of dollars. The first thing I want you to do is to select the data by highlighting it, which is what I've done here. I've clicked on it and cell B7 and highlighted down to C15. Once I've done that, it wants me to open a scatter plot or insert a scatter plot. Google Sheets works a little differently. We're going to go up to the insert command line up here, go down to chart. It created a chart that has no data in it at this point. And that's because I failed to properly select the data. I must have accidentally clicked out of it. So we'll try that again, starting there. B7 down to C15. Let's go to insert chart again. And now I've got data. And it wants a scatter plot. Well, we don't have a scatter plot here. We've got a column chart. So over here under the chart editor, where it says column chart or chart type, I'm going to click on the down arrow here and scroll down till I get to scatter plot, which is scatter chart here. That changes the look of my chart. They also ask that we format our scatter plot to include a chart title, axis titles, grid lines, and we actually will have to use the legend in ours to make this work. So I'm going to go over to where it says Customize in the chart editor. And I'm going to go to Chart and Axis Titles. I'll click this little down arrow here. The first one is Chart Title. And I'm going to change that to Sales Forecast. And that will be the title that they have here on the chart. And then I'm going to click on where it says Type Chart Title up here, right above where I just typed Sales Forecast. I'm going to change that down to the Horizontal Axis Title. And the Horizontal Axis Title is Year 2003 equals 1. And then I'm going to change the type from horizontal, and I'm going to go down to the vertical axis. So notice that the title is Sales Forecast has been put in, and the axis title here has been added, year 2003 equals 1. On my vertical, I'm going to include sales, parentheses, millions, with the dollar symbol. And notice that added it here on the left side of my chart. So I've added those items. So I have my chart has a title, and my axis, both axes have titles on them also. So continuing on, again, we're still formatting it. It wants us to add that's still talking here about that. We're moving on past that. It add a trend line. So we're going to go in a different area here on ours because it's different what we're doing in Google Sheets. So we're going to go down to where it says Series. So I can close my axis chart and axis titles, and I can now open the drop down for Series. And I can just simply click on Trend Line. And when I do that, it automatically puts this trend line in for me. So additionally, they want us to forecast this out for the next 10 years. So we're going 19 years right now, or 9 years, excuse me. So we need to go out to 10. So as I scroll down, they're also asking me for the label. That label is going to be use the equation. They want us to use the equation in here. And they also want us to show the R squared coefficients. And if I go down to the horizontal axis now, it says what's the maximum and minimum value? We're going out to 19 years. That will be our next 10 years. We do not want to allow the bounds to hide our data. We want to be able to see our data. And you'll notice it now goes out to 19 out here, starting at 2. But that's not good enough. I can't see the data as it goes up above. I want to forecast to see what it is out here 10 years from now. So I'm going to have to go to the vertical axis and add a maximum value. And I'm just going to put 5 in. 5 will give me enough to get that in there. But I can change that, whatever it takes, so I can be able to see where 19 ends way out here at the end. If I wanted to, I could put 0 down under the horizontal axis to show that minimum value starting at the 0 point. But I don't need that. That shows that 0 point starts at 2. So at this point, I think we've got everything covered that they want us to have in here. We've got the R squared value. We displayed the equation. So we should be pretty good to go. Our chart looks somewhat like this. Actually, they went out to 20, so I'll go out to 20 on my horizontal. I can do that. Whatever they can do, I can do. Change that to 20. So now I'm out there as far as they are. I believe we are good. Then they want us to make some predictions. So we'll come back to that in the actual presentation. So once you're done with that, let me know. Thank you.